Hi, I'm Michael Josh, you're watching Gadget Match, and as you can see, we have here the ZenFone Selfie to unbox. ASUS has had a really great year in the smartphone space. The ZenFone 2 is a very immensely popular smartphone, so to ride that wave of success, they've released a whole bunch of new ZenFones, including this one. Okay, let's get right to it. As you can see, we're unboxing the pink version of the Selfie. It's also available in white and teal, and the color of the box will match the color of the phone that you have. As you can see over here, printed on this side of the box are some of the features, including a 5.5-inch Full HD display and laser autofocus. Okay, so let's open up the box, shall we? There you have it, the ZenFone Selfie. And as you can see, it's nice and pink. Also in the box, you have the user guide and warranty card, a USB charger, and a micro USB cable. As you can see, that's everything inside the box. Earphones are not included with the ZenFone Selfie. And now onto one of my favorite parts, removing the plastic from the phone. I always love that sound. So as you can see, this is the ZenFone Selfie in pink. It comes with a matte finish, not glossy, which is actually great because it doesn't really pick up any fingerprint smudges. On the back of the device, you have the ASUS logo, and on top of that, the volume rocker, and on top of that, a 13 megapixel camera, dual tone LED flash, and new to this device, laser autofocus. Not even the flagship ZenFone 2 has this. Speakers are over here on the phone's bottom back side, and I don't know if you can see it, but there should be a ZenFone branding right there. On the bottom of the device, you have the micro USB port, and this hole over here is a microphone. Up top, you have another microphone, the power button, and a headphone jack. On the bottom front of the device, you have capacitive back, home, and menu buttons, and this design over here is actually the half of a concentric circle, which is an ASUS trademark. And saving the best for last, you have a front-facing 13 megapixel selfie camera and a dual-tone LED flash that's also flanked by the earpiece over here. Okay, let's go ahead and power up the device. You power it on by pressing and holding on the power button up here. You can see the ASUS logo and the Android logo. Now, while it powers up, I want to let you know that this is a 5.5-inch Full HD display, but unlike the ZenFone 2, this is actually a better display with Corning Gorilla Glass 4 that's a little bit more scratch resistant. Also, unlike the ZenFone 2, it runs off a Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 octa-core processor and not an Intel processor. Okay, so what you're seeing over here is the user interface on all ZenFones this year. It's actually called Zen UI. It's the implementation, or the ASUS implementation of Android. And if you go into settings, about, you'll see that it runs Android 5.0.2 Lollipop out of the box. The drop-down notification shade looks like this. You can pull down some more to bring out your most recently used settings, like turning on Wi-Fi or Bluetooth on and off. Swipe that back up. This is how the home screen looks like. You can tap and hold to actually manage the home screen and do a couple of things like change scroll effects, apply a new theme, install a new icon pack, and also set wallpapers. There are a lot of customizations here in Zen UI. The app drawer looks like this. Right now, that's our only tile because everything is actually sorted into folders. And then you can also go into the widgets pane that way. Okay, now to talk about the feature that I'm sure all of you are interested in. How does the selfie camera work? There's a feature called beautification, and if you go into here, you'll see that there's several settings. You can change blush color, although there are no live previews. You can go over here and actually select a level of foundation. So that's how my natural face looks like. And over here at 10, I've just applied lots of foundation. Let me keep it at 5, at least kind of reduce some of the imperfections. Over here is actually like a face lightness or brightness. As you can see over here in 0, it's kind of dark. And then as you go towards 10, your face kind of brightens up. And then over here you have the eye size. As you can see, I'm right at 5 right now. This is how my eyes should look. And then if you really want them to be big, it will be big that way. And as you can see, Jessica's actually hiding behind me shooting this video. Jessica, can you pop into the frame now? As long as it can identify the other person, it will also apply those effects accordingly to both of you. And then the last but not the least is do you like the size of your cheeks, Jessica? You can make them thinner. I don't know if you saw that effect. There you go, we just lost a lot of weight. Okay, now back to my normal face, maybe with a little bit of foundation. As you can see up top, right beside the front-facing camera is a dual-tone LED flash, a front-facing flash, which is pretty rare on a smartphone. And if it's on like that, if you take a photo, you'll have like a double burst of light to kind of give you that natural lighting on your face. But you could also, if you're shooting a video, for example, like this, if the lights are off, which we're going to turn off right now, you could turn it on and just keep it on so that you have a continuous glow of light that falls on your face. There are a couple of other features, well actually more than a couple of other features, including a full manual mode and a selfie panorama mode if you're actually taking a group selfie. All of these features we will go into greater detail when we review the phone soon on Gadget Match. And just in case you're interested, here is the entire spec sheet of the ZenFone Selfie, and also how it compares with the ZenFone 2. And that was our unboxing of the ASUS ZenFone Selfie. If you like unboxings, make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube, like our Facebook page, and follow Gadget Match elsewhere on social media. Comments go in the comment section below, and if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Until the next one, I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.